What you do?
I'm just was I right? I was trying to send the shit from the damn email. I was trying to send it to my email. Am I fixed now?
Gina.
Listen, man. There is so much to discuss today. And I think we should dive right into Kyrie and get to the other positive stuff because I don't know where this is about to go. I know Seth got a lot to say. DeMarcus got a lot to say. I don't think there's a Kyrie fan on this call, so I will do what I usually do with my boys. I will play devil's advocate, even if it means for Kyrie.
I'm gonna keep it. No, I'm gonna keep it.
Welcome to another episode of Tricksters Podcast, man. Y'all please like and subscribe. We appreciate y'all for joining us. We're gonna get into some sports today. So if sports isn't your thing, I mean, just like the video and close it for us. But it's been a lot in the NBA world. We got the Super Bowl coming up this week. Very excited about that. Everybody's gonna get their predictions, but I don't even fly. You was fly, baby. I don't even know where to start with Kyrie, man. Goodness God. I tell you what I want to do is share my screen of him talking about his transition to Dallas now versus Brooklyn. So let me see if I can figure that out. 1 second.
Yeah, you got it. All you gotta do is just pull it out.
That's what she said.
Shout out to The Office. I'm gonna watch that tonight.
The Office.
It's saying I would have to quit Zoom and then reopen it. I'm not doing that.
I don't think you should do that.
I'm not doing that. Hold on.
What are you trying to do?
They let me do it anyway. Y'all looking at my screen?
Here we go.
Okay. All right. Y'all just listen up. Let me know if you can't hear.
I just know I want to be in places where I'm celebrated, not just tolerated or just, kind of dealt with in a way that doesn't make me feel respected. And there were times throughout this process when I was in Brooklyn where I felt very disrespected and my talent worked extremely hard at what I do. No one ever talks about my work ethic though. Everyone talks about what I'm doing off the floor. So I just want to change that narrative, write my own story, and just continue to prepare the gym. And Dallas, focus on what I can control, like I said. And, always going to be close with those guys in Brooklyn, just like I'm close with guys in Boston.
Those guys.
I'm close to guys in Cleveland. It is a team competitive sport, but we care about each other's families way more off the court. So I know those
bitch. What about the Celtics?
I'm just focused on preparing. So it's not personal against any of those guys, against the front office. It's just what I'm willing to accept. And I took a chance, and luckily, unfortunately, Dallas Mavericks picked me up. So it's just all what I can control.
Yo, can he get done with the interview?
Bro, let me take the floor real quick, bro. Let me take the floor. Here's my.
There's a couple of things to take from that, but go ahead, man.
I'm gonna be quick, bro. Here's my problem.
Mm-hmm. No, you're fine.
He used the word disrespect. He felt disrespected, bro. Mm-hmm. In what world is it disrespectful for your GM to ask you to play games, bro? Like, you miss damn near 40 to 50% of your games, bro. Whether it's because you walked outside, you didn't like the fucking weather, so you decided you weren't going to show up to practice, whether it was the Capitol, whether it was the COVID vaccine. By the way, I stand with him on the vaccine, but because he didn't take it, he still unfortunately missed games, bro. He left KD hanging. Came back, got swept by Boston 4-0. And then the next year, the same bullshit. So it's like, little echo. I don't know. Go ahead, bro. I can't stand with Kyrie, bro, because I don't understand. I don't even understand his stance. Like, I don't even get it. Like, what are you talking about?
So, I'm gonna wait on Gina to come back on screen with us. I don't know what she got going. Can you hear us, Gina?
Oh, damn, Gina.
I started echoing, bro. That shit threw me off. I was like, what the fuck?
I don't know what she got going on.
Okay. God damn it.
She joined from a computer, but I don't understand.
Talking about he felt disrespected. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Oh my God.
Okay, so clearly it's people way more upset, didn't he? So I feel better. Okay, cool.
DeMarcus, I feel like you might be able to balance this out. So I'm just, before I go into anything negative or positive, I'm gonna point some things out. From that video, he addressed specifically, I'm still close to those guys in Boston. I'm still close to those guys in Cleveland. Why do you think he did that?
To make his image, to make himself still seem like
dick.
He didn't let the team down. Like, they're still cool. It's more on the ownership than the team.
Well, here's how I see it. We can't see you, Gina.
That's fine.
Well,
I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Well, listen, I think he said that because he pays attention to what people say. And people have been saying everywhere he goes, he's a bad apple. He ruins a team. So this is, again, my problem with Kyrie and Kevin Durant. They try so hard to act like they're so strong-minded and so mentally above the media and gossip and rumors, yet they always address what everybody's saying. It's like, no, this stuff affects you. Stop trying to be the hard, tough guy. Kyrie would not have said that if he wasn't hearing that people were saying that he was ruining every team he had been to, because he listed them all. You get what I'm saying? So not a negative or positive thing, but I think he mentioned that because he's aware that people think he ruins everything that he goes to. So, I mean, I'll say that. DeMarcus, if you want to go in there, I can kind of come in. I'm going to try to be a friend of Kyrie right here. I'm going to try. If y'all know me, I'm a Boston fan, diehard. So this is going to be difficult, but we got to balance this out because Gina ain't trying to hear it.
I know I gotta give some. So Kyrie is an amazing talent. Y'all know that.
I agree.
I've backed him on a lot of things. Mainly the COVID vaccine. I backed him for that.
Mm-hmm.
The way he handled, of course, Kobe's loss. You know what I'm saying? I can't imagine how he felt. You know, I would think that you would rather honor him by playing than sitting out at that time. But, you know, I said, hey, everybody grieved different.
Yeah, I agree.
The whole thing about the Jews, kind of was, okay, bro. Okay, like, I can tolerate a lot of stuff. You did retweet this without knowing how it would affect that community.
I forgot about that.
This one, I kid you not, bro. I don't understand this shit at all.
He tried, but he can't get away from it, bro.
Bro, I don't know Kyrie from a can of paint, so I don't want to question his integrity and his all of that. But just me viewing and going back and just looking at how his timeline has progressed.
Go ahead.
He's gotten everything he's wanted, everywhere,
and
it's never enough. I have a sense of entitlement in a way. I'm like, is this like some weird entitlement type shit? Like, you think you're owed everything with no consequences? Like, I stood with him on a lot of those things, and I figured he would be a person to stand on his, you know, whatever he believes. He's really strong on what he believes, and I'm the same way. If I believe some shit, I'm gonna stand on that shit too. It don't matter if somebody thinks I'm right or wrong. I'm gonna stand on it. Brooklyn stood with this nigga, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if not nobody else did, Brooklyn stood with this nigga. And like you said to me off record, Gene, you said some shit about the owner's fucking religion.
So I'm not going to be devil's advocate. I'm not. You know why? Because I get so sick of everybody pointing the finger at racism, at whatever, when if it happened to you, if I am a black owner of a team and one of my players comes out and says, black folks aren't real Christians, He's gone. What are we talking about? Like, everybody wants to be the victim so bad. And whether you believe it's true or not, and what the truth is, that's fine. But you work for him. He signs your paychecks. Like, you felt disrespected? Are you
go
crazy?
on the team, bro. Go on the team. You had the money. Fuck it. Go on the team and show them how everybody should be treated of color.
I'm trying. But when you get the head coach, the day that the trade happens, the head coach for the Brooklyn Nets gets interviewed and jokes about not having to make up fake injuries for Kyrie anymore. When I told my boy, my brother Robert Brown.
Robert
Lozier. My boy Bobby Brown, man, I told him for 2 straight years the Celtics had to make up fake injuries because they didn't even know if Kyrie was going to play or not until like an hour before the game. Like, it's crazy. Like, this was happening.
Like, who, bro? He is a distraction. He is a great talent, but you do not know what you're going to get. Bro, this is no lie. Before the season started, I saw Brooklyn was coming to Atlanta Hawks, bro. I was going to buy those tickets, but you know what made me really think about it? I said, bro, I don't know if Kyrie Irving going to wake up that day and just be like, you know what? I don't fan today, bro. And why do I got to deal with that as a fan? Like, Kawhi Leonard is enough. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, I just hate, bro.
And as much flack as I give KD.
This shit too, by the way.
Say it again.
I said Kawhi back playing a lot too this year.
That's great. I still don't trust Kawhi as far as the load management stuff. I do, however, trust Kyrie's his best friend. Kevin Durant has never been on that. And I can say that as much as I compare the two, Kevin Durant is on the court. He's not really a bipolar guy. He's just insecure and don't want to admit it. But back to Kyrie, man, like, you had that piece. You had the people talking about his ups and downs in the locker room, not wanting to talk to people some days, and the next day he's your best friend. Like, these are all the insider things we've heard from 3 different teams. Three. And I feel like Dallas, with Mark Cuban, Luka Doncic, there's so much media following them that something going to come out. If anything goes wrong, it's going to come out, you know? So, in my opinion, I think that the upsetness that we're hearing from Seth and Gina DeMarcus is not because of Kyrie Irving. It's the fans that make Kyrie Irving feel like he's a victim. The fans come to his rescue. Like, it's Kyrie, man.
There's some Kyrie too in there.
I mean, of course, but what I'm saying is he wouldn't be getting away with all this or feeling entitled if it wasn't the fans that was on his side. Because we had people in our own group text like, whoa, yeah.
That's what they said? That's what they said.
Bro, he deserves better. Screw Josiah, all that stuff. He deserves better. I'm like, bro, do y'all? And I said in the group, from an owner's perspective, if you really think about this, then nobody had anything to say. But from an owner's perspective, if you had a player come directly, a player that hasn't played 50% of the games you paid him for, by the way, hadn't even paid 50%, comes at your religion after you already pretty much tired of this guy. Come on, bro. You're paying this guy millions of dollars. People got to stop playing. Like, if you actually own a company and your employees costing you money, you're paying them to show up. You're paying them to show up and do a job. Let's say you own a roofing company, and half of the roofing appointments that you book, you have to reschedule with your clients because this dude don't show up. Think about it. You're gonna lose your business.
But when he, but the fucked up part is when he does show up, he's amazing.
He's amazing.
Like when he does show up, he's giving you 27 a night.
Can't argue with that.
You don't know when he's gonna show up, you know?
Yeah.
So
man,
bro. That's just where I'm at with it.
I think he'll look good with Luka. But it's not gonna lead to wins. They'll do fine. The West is weak right now, so they'll look good until the playoffs. But I don't suspect them to Move past round 1 or 2.
They got to make some more moves. It just
What do they need?
Defense, bro. Name one defender on their team.
They need another scorer too, because it's just those two is not gonna cut it.
Christian Wood can score.
They lost.
Yeah.
They lost Fanny Smith, so they need another like.
But Christian hurts them on the other side of Marcus.
Yeah, defense. Well, defensively. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They got some. They got Hard. They can score that thing.
I was thinking more of a wing, but I get what you're saying. But speaking of moves being made, it's the trade deadline approaching, and it's a lot of teams making some moves right now.
What's it at? Wednesday? Oh, so, is it at midnight?
Is it tonight? I think it's tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
It's tomorrow?
Yeah, another Kyrie thing. He said he wanted to get traded before.
Yeah.
Trade.
By the way, DeMarcus made a great point. He said he's so sick of the trade deadline because for the last 5 years it's been Kyrie and KD, and he's not lying.
That's really
it's been just those 2 players.
That's it.
For 5 years straight.
Like I just be simple like, oh my God, who gives a fuck? Neither one of them don't want to ship in the last. Who gives a fuck? Oh, if they go here, this team's gonna. No, the fuck they not.
Bron goes to Miami. In 2 out of the 3 years, well, how many years was he there? 4?
It was 2 out of 4.
2 out of 4 years, he wins a championship.
Yep.
And still, he gets criticized for losing to Dallas.
Of course.
That was a super team.
He gets criticized about losing to Dallas because of his performance against Dallas.
100%. I still to this day can't explain it. I don't defend it.
He went
Those his worst finals in history. But he still got 2 championships out of the Heat, and people criticize him for that. Bro, Harden, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving in their prime. We ain't talking about Chris Bosh. We ain't talking about old Wade. And they did nothing.
I kid you not. I never thought they was going to win, though.
No, we've said it on this podcast.
Wait a minute. What year? You talking about when all 3 were in Brooklyn together?
Yeah, I didn't think they would win.
Oh, bro, they were winning that. Had everybody stayed healthy. They were winning
that, right?
If they're healthy, if Kyrie plays.
I'm sorry. Which 3 players, if they stay healthy? Say that again.
The year the Bucks won is when everybody thought the Brooklyn Nets would have done it.
I truly believe they were going to win that year, bro. Kyrie went out. James Harden was on one leg. KD with them size 26 shoes stepped on the 3-point line, and he blew his chances. So I don't know. They took 7 games with KD by itself. So I'm just like,
yeah. And if Michael Jordan misses the shot against the Utah Jazz, they go to Game 7. Who knows what happens, bro? All these ifs, ands, or buts, man.
Oh, bro.
I don't want to hear it. Nothing happened.
Harden, Kyrie, and James. Harden
it wasn't going to happen.
Was beating the dog shit out of everybody that year when they were together. They were.
But it's a if. That's what I'm saying. It's an if thing. If James Harden is locked in and healthy, if Kyrie's locked in and whatever, if KD's the reason I didn't think they was gonna win literally was because not of talent. They had the talent to win it. It was about all the different egos and mentalities. It's like
I agree.
That was it.
It was never gonna work.
So I'm going to talk about this young man.
Just go ahead and say it was Kyrie, bro. Just go ahead and say it. Bro.
I want to talk about this young man. Russell Westbrook is now out of LA. And I am very happy for both parties on this.
I knew you loved it. You love it.
But do you know why I love this happen? I know that Marcus knows. This should have never happened. I said it years ago. When they were talking about Russ, the rumors were coming out. I was hitting people like, bro, I swear to God, this is such a bad idea. It's not like Russ had to deal, and this is coming from me. Russ had to deal with so much slander and bad because of his bad performances. It never fit what he did. He's going to go somewhere else, and you know what's going to happen? He's going to kill it wherever he goes.
Agreed.
And everybody's going to be like, why couldn't he do that in LA? Because he wasn't supposed to. You cannot be a ball-dominant player with LeBron James and be effective. It's not possible.
And you can't, and you're not a good spot up shooter. You
Exactly.
have to be if you are ball dominant, you have to be a good cutter or a good spot up shooter.
Which is usually not a ball dominant player.
Kyrie's a good spot up shooter. I'll give him that.
I think Kyrie will work.
That's a good point. That's a good point. And I guess they attempted to get Kyrie, but we knew that wasn't going to happen.
That story's not over with, though. That could still happen this summer.
Yeah, but then what? Like, I think the Lakers are done with LeBron. I love LeBron. Don't get me wrong. I love the fact that he just broke this record. That is fantastic. We can talk about that in a second. But I don't think LeBron is championship material anymore. That's coming from me. That's coming from me.
Damn, I didn't know you was going to say that.
He does not I've said it. What's funny, I hadn't said it to y'all, but I've said it in other conversations this whole year. Like, at this point, I'm not going to take it back. At this point, he's incredible. He's averaging 30, this, that, and the other. At this point, LeBron's just playing to play. I'm sorry. He may tell you that he's playing for a championship, but I think he's just fine the fact that he's 20 years deep and still able to play at this level. Like, I think he's accepting that. I'm accepting that. But he's not playing championship basketball right now.
No, he's not. They just lost. The same night he broke the record, they were getting their asses handed to him by OKC.
That's what I'm saying. I talked to Bobby about this, DeMarcus, so much that we get so caught up in stats and him averaging. LeBron was killing the league when he was averaging 27, 28.
Yeah, that's when he was winning ships.
But it was the way he played basketball.
Dominated.
I'm not saying that he sucks or he's old or washed. He's not playing proper basketball that'll lead to wins in a championship. It's just not there. I can see that.
It doesn't mean he's not championship material.
He's not.
He's not.
I mean, not saying he's not championship material. His mindset is the way. Okay, just for last night, for example, I was watching the game because I wanted to see him break the record. I was excited. But literally 10 minutes into the game, I'm sitting there, I'm like, ain't these niggas out the playoffs right now? You know what I'm saying? I know he's gonna at least try to win this month.
Yep.
Bro, he didn't care about nobody or nothing else besides getting to that number. As soon as he got to that number, he checked out. And that's the only I was like, yo, it's no way. Bro, you just beat it. Cool, y'all down. Oh my God. Win the fucking game. Everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
So much more.
Bro, me and Q was literally watching TV like they stopped the game. Bro, if I'm OKC number one, I'm pissed. Like, hey, bro, like y'all could do this after the game's over. Are you crazy? Like, this is how bad the world is so into like media and moments and.
So they did it for Kareem too when he passed. But it wasn't to that extent.
I knew they stopped the game.
Yeah, they stopped it for a minute. They did.
I didn't know that.
So, Gene, you pretty much saying LeBron still playing at a high level, but it's a bit different than what it used to be because he used to average 30, but he made everybody around him better. He dominated on all aspects of the game, and he literally swept through the East, went to the finals every year. He can't do that anymore at the age of 38.
Not at all. It's not his age. I don't even want that to be the narrative.
At 38. His talent and physical, his body, everything physical.
He can do it.
Up here.
It's not there.
Bron don't even play defense no more, bro, because he got to manage. He got to kind of reserve his energy. It's not really the same.
Bro, are you playing to? Are you playing?
You kind of know he's just waiting to play with his son, but.
Seth, you are a loyal Kobe fan and a somewhat loyal Laker fan. Bro, all you got to watch is about 5 games a season, and there's no way you believe that LeBron is playing championship basketball.
Oh,
we know the game.
I agree. You hitting it on the nail, bro. I've been saying.
You just made Gene point for him, though.
What?
You said he got to preserve his energy. Preserve. What are you playing for?
What has he said he's playing for this year? These last couple of years,
he's playing for the stats.
No.
No, he said he was playing for the chips, but you watching it, it looks like he's like it's like.
What is Bron's biggest goal right now?
Oh, to play with his son.
Boom.
Play with his son.
That too.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Anthony Davis, the reason he didn't want to stand up during LeBron's celebration, didn't budge. Did y'all see that video?
Yeah,
I saw it.
I saw the body language of everybody.
People was like, dang, he a hater. I'm like, I don't think y'all understand. This man is riddled with injuries. He's still young, technically. His time on the court is very important to him.
Mm-hmm.
He's not here for the LeBron show. He's here to win basketball.
Russ got
LeBron was 80s age. We ain't, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not calling AD a hater. It was like weird, like, okay, he's not gonna stand up, cool. But I've understood this side of AD for like the last 2-3 years. He's sick of the Hollywood side of being a Laker. He just want to play ball.
I haven't seen this side of AD outside of what I just saw. So if it's been going on for some years,
it has.
I didn't know. Because AD looked locked in to me when he's healthy. But I don't know. I saw
he's locked into the game. I don't think he likes LeBron as much as people realize.
I don't think he likes
him. I don't really.
That kind of justifies kind of Kyrie leaving. Because it's like what Kyrie kept saying about Bron was like, he ain't really trying to be like like a daddy figure. Like, I'm going to hand Kyrie the keys. It's just some niggas ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. Like,
they're not. And after this trade, everybody's like, oh, the Lakers might have what they need. So let me explain the trade. It was a 3-way trade between the Utah Jazz and Minnesota Timberwolves and the Los Angeles Lakers, where the Lakers sent out Toscano Anderson, Damian Jones, and a protected first-round pick, along with, obviously, Russell Westbrook. But those particular players are going to the Jazz. And then Nickeil Alexander-Walker is going to Minnesota, and then the Lakers get D'Angelo Russell. They get Malik Beasley and Jared Vanderbilt.
And Conley going to Minnesota too.
Conley, yes, is going to Minnesota, which they need a point guard, right? Anthony Edwards needs some help. I don't know if that's the help he needs. They're still not going to do much this year. I still got them making the playoffs, believe it or not. Does this make the Lakers better? Yes, but what is better? They're under 500, right? Like, they're under 500.
The play-in.
LeBron's focus is, in my opinion, y'all know he's one of my favorite players of all time. His head is not in the right space right now. And I don't know if something's going to click after All-Star weekend and kick in. But, boy, they are in bad shape. Y'all are under 500, and you sitting here celebrating. Like, it just blows my mind, bro.
And promoting it. Like, it's like, okay, you can celebrate after the game or whatever, but he putting it all. Like, bro, we knew. It's like, it's not like we didn't know coming into this season this thing was going to do. It was a matter of when.
Yeah.
Bro, like, you got a whole team. You're the leader of this team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're not playing just so you can do this. You know what I'm saying? They're playing to actually win. I'm
going to defend my guy. I got to defend my guy. He made it clear he wanted to play with his son. This is not something that was a secret. This is something everybody who plays with him right now knew. So why be mad at him for not being in the mindset when that was never the mindset he put out there like that? Like, he wanted to play with his son. Who wants to get injured? Who wants to put forth the effort? And I love my Celtics, but yeah, he should have got that foul call. Who wants to keep being treated differently because you're you out there?
Again,
Gina.
Hold on. No, this goes back to the Kyrie question.
Because I'm about to get her.
If LeBron is a Celtic and we losing like crap right now, and all he talking about is he wanted to play with his sons, bro, I'm out. Understand? I'm not turning on my TV to watch you just do well by yourself. And
I'm gonna be real from a GM standpoint, because you talked business earlier. Gina, from a GM standpoint, LeBron, let's say Bronny gets drafted. Bronny goes to, I don't know, the freaking Charlotte Hornets. And LeBron said he wants to play with his son. You GM, and it's going to bring people, more fans, more revenue, more TV streams, all that. You're going to get the biz from the business side, but it's not really going to help your team to have LeBron and Bronny. Bron going to probably be like 50 years old. Like Bronny, we don't even know if he's going to make it to the NBA, but if he gets there, I mean,
he will.
You know what I mean? Is it really helping? Do you really care as a GM? Like,
that is
as a GM,
an incredible feat to have, like, to play with your sons in the NBA is incredible, but it's mostly incredible to just you.
Just him.
I don't care.
I can't get with that. I can't get with that because, like you said earlier, it's the streams, it's the media, it's those moments that make the money. People gonna go out there
for him.
People gonna go out there. Not just him, it's the GM. I mean, it's the brand. People gonna go out there and buy jerseys and all that shit right now just because he beat the record. It's gonna be a documentary soon. Watch. It's always some money to be made off of these moments, and that's what they're betting on at this point. We living in a popcorn type of generation, right?
You're right.
Yeah, no, you're making.
This is gonna make money. This is meeting the bottom line.
I'm not disagreeing with a thing you're saying. I'm saying because of that, it angers me. Because I grew up when playing basketball, people was dogs, man. Like, if I can bring up a player that people ain't even thought about, and if people played like this guy with his mentality, not his style, I would be very much pleased. But Kenyon Martin was a dog.
Yeah, I thought you were about to say Kenneth Fareed or something like that.
Kenyon Martin he will never be a Hall of Famer. Okay? No. But it was guys like him on the Rockets or on just certain teams. Nets. Richard Hamilton on the Pistons. It was just certain guys that play. It's certain guys that came to play basketball, bro.
Nah, for real.
And I miss that.
There are certain guys that play. Look, at the end of the day, it's certain guys that come to play basketball, and we want to see that, right? But I want to put something to the forefront of your mind. You got Isaiah, and then you got Marcus. Both of them had heart. Both of them committed to the team. Both of them were dogs. They was out there, right? Sacrificing everything. Results. Different results. How they get treated. How they represented in the media. Just different. Is ran by the people at the top, no matter how good you are, no matter how committed you are. This is what basketball is right now. I hate to say that.
No, it is.
But you enjoy that? You get
like that? You like that shit?
Never said I did.
And
never
no disrespect, because guys like Donovan Mitchell, guys like Trae Young, like it's some young guys that still play the game. DeJounte Murray, Ja for sure.
Oh yeah.
That they want to go out there and ball and win and play the game. So I'm not saying it doesn't exist. It's just when you got the leaders, the older guys, the guys that still have the guard right now. The guard will change soon. Giannis is one of those guys. I know some people give Giannis a lot of flack for being lame and corny. What I appreciate is he don't care. He's not trying to be something he's not.
Is he lame, bro? I never.
He is not lame. Giannis, if you are listening, my number is.
You just shot on Tricksters. That's the first shot on Tricksters.
You gotta turn your screen on so you can see you.
Speaking of, Giannis is a married man, and you are about to be too soon. So congratulations on that. I don't think I told y'all that. I'm gonna put it out there, man. Very happy for my sister, man. About to get married this year.
Oh yeah,
we pulling up.
Yeah.
We pulling up. We all crashing the wedding. Yeah.
I believe you.
I'm pulling that way. I'm coming out the cake.
Just like that.
Yeah, man.
I'm coming out the cake.
But other than that, man, we can run through our predictions for the Super Bowl. There's a lot more to talk about. I don't want this whole episode to be negative when it comes to the Lakers and Kyrie. I am happy for Russ. I think that he'll get bought out in Utah and end up. I hope it's not the Clippers, but that would be a really crazy thing.
I hope he goes to the Clippers.
Bro, they need him actually.
That's what I'm saying.
Paul George and Kawhi would
my God, I hope that happens.
There's some dogs.
No.
And if they keep John Wall, which we hearing they might buy him out. They probably
buy him out, bro.
But shout out to Russ. I hope he finds a good spot. I never wanted to come off as a hater. I just always thought that was one of the worst things. Even though LeBron won a championship, I never wanted him to go to LA. I didn't understand that. But back to the topic, man. We got the Super Bowl coming up this weekend. I'm probably gonna watch it at home, but I'm very, very excited. I think it's a lie. He's going to get something.
What is the run?
Okay. I saw this article that Kevin Hart spent. He bought a live eagle.
Oh, he went around.
Spent $16.5 million on it, which I know that's a lie. No eagle costs $1 million anyway.
He bought $1 million what?
They saying that Kevin Hart just bought a $16 million eagle. That doesn't even exist.
Is it the eagle?
That's what I'm saying. Unless it's the eagle, why would they even sell that? But the point is, man, I think the Eagles will win. I am a little nervous just because when everybody's on the same page, sometimes it don't go that way. But literally everybody on ESPN, NFL Network is saying the Eagles, and I'm like, great. But let's,
we all know Mahomes is the NFL's, golden child.
He they golden child, man. He's the next Brady, this, that, and the other. And you can't, honestly, you can't count Mahomes out. You can't.
Never count Mahomes out, ever.
But what I can't count out is that Eagles pass rush, brother. I believed in it against the Patriots back in the day, and I believe in it again. It's nothing like a good pass rush, a great pass rush, a record-breaking pass rush.
I'm going to say this.
Reddit, if you want to be Super Bowl MVP, go ahead, brother.
I'm going to say this.
The real MVP.
Go ahead,
y'all know what I'm going to say. Rihanna.
Okay.
Did she say Rihanna?
Making her way around.
I'm actually going to watch the halftime show.
No reason why I wouldn't. Shit.
Marcus, I think you're about to make a solid point before we get distracted.
Jergens will be ready. No, I'm joking. Nah.
Now, hold on a second.
The only thing with the game that I can see going in Kansas City favor, Mahomes is really well evading the pass rush. If we over pursue, I feel like that's the only way they can really go against us or whatever. But I don't know, man. I said it before the season started when we had our pickups. It just feels like it's our year. I said it before this just feels like it's going to be our year. So we'll see.
I agree. I think he is evasive, but I think he is evasive, but he still got sacked like 5 times by the Bengals, and they only got 2 really good pass rushers. Y'all got 7. So
can I just point out on one leg and still did what he did, bro. So you know what? I'm gonna be the odd man in the room, and I'm gonna go with the Chiefs, bro, because they actually have a pass rush too. They've got a what's my
do you know the Eagles offensive line? Like, have you taken a look at that?
I have.
Because the best pass rush before the Eagles was the Niners. And they made them look like babies.
Oh, no. It was a lot of injuries in that Niners game, bro.
Was on the line?
No,
Joey Bosa still played.
On defense?
No, I was talking about the quarterback standpoint. Wasn't it some injuries?
What they got to do with pass rush?
No, I'm just saying in general, the score kind of reflected on that as well. But
no, I'm just saying from a pass rush perspective, the Niners have a better pass rush than the Chiefs.
Niners do have a better pass rush.
And the Eagles were a stone wall.
No, they were. It is, bro. I just believe in Mahomes, bro. I just believe in Mahomes.
I think Mahomes is fantastic, but I think even better than Mahomes is Travis Kelce. He can be a huge problem if they don't contain him.
They got way more than him.
CJ and Devontae, they're gonna have to.
Yeah,
that's the mismatch on our defense that I am worried about. Travis.
Yes, he's everybody's mismatch. You can't stop him from catching the ball. It's just you got to stop him from getting 100 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know how much I believe in Mahomes, bro? I feel like all three of us could go out there with Mahomes and he can make us score a touchdown, bro. Like
it's not
ability.
I'm
serious. His ability to get Aaron people open. He's better than Aaron.
Not DeMarcus. Sap. I'll say this. This is not a slight to Patrick Mahomes. He's a very good quarterback. He did it in college. He's doing it in the NFL. Andy Reid is a huge blessing to that brother.
That is true.
You understand? him finding so many guys open or whatever, that's Andy Reid's system. Okay.
I'll give you that.
Mahomes is just good enough to make it work because some quarterbacks can screw that up.
No Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill gone. Still champion, still in the Super Bowl.
And that's what I said a couple of weeks ago. Like, that's a fact. That's a big fact. Tyreek Hill is gone, and look who in the winner's circle. Mm-hmm. So
I'm just saying.
My phone may die, you guys.
No, we out.
I was just letting y'all know it's on 2.
Prediction for the Super Bowl. Everybody got what? The Eagles.
There it is.
Eagles. 1 Eagle. I mean 3 Eagles, 1 Chief.
1 Chief.
You know, whoever wins, though, honestly, they're gonna shine bright like a diamond.
Oh Lord.
Shine bright.
Loser gotta suck everybody. This has been another episode of Tricksters Podcast, man.
Bro, where did Gina loses?
Comment. No.
Bro, she getting married, bro. Chill out.
No. We're Eagles. We're Eagles. We're Eagles.
We're Eagles. We're Eagles.
So if we lose together,
then we are.
That's gonna have a good night, man.
I'm out, bro.
Hey, stop going, man.
I'm out, bro.
Yo.